Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is an Emmy award-winning producer, director, and actor you know from shows such as Little Fires Everywhere, Imperfect Women, and Scandal. You can see her next on stage in the Whoopi Monologues, which begins performances on July 7th at Lincoln Center Theater. Please welcome back to the show our friend Kerry Washington, everybody. You know, you never disappoint with a look when you're on this show, but this might be my favorite. My favorite ever.
Well, it wasn't really for you, it was for OG.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought it was for me because it's Celtics colors.
Oh, no. No.
You are a Knicks fan. This is very
I'm
exciting.
Born and raised in New York.
I mean, what a
I used
time.
To go to games all the time.
What
I
a
was
time.
here. And so here's the thing. I married a born and raised Los Angeles guy.
Right.
Nnamdi, as you know,
Yes,
grew
of
up in
course.
LA. He has season tickets to the Lakers. He brings our kids to Lakers games. But during these finals, he's been overseas doing a movie.
Oh, my.
And so I have taken control.
Oh, my God.
Who the kids love, you know,
Wow.
it's been nonstop Knicks games.
So you did this unilaterally. You
Oh,
did
my
not have
goodness.
consent.
No.
Yeah.
But what can he do?
What can you
He's
do? And by the way,
overseas.
you know, and again, like it's impossible not to love this Knicks team. I genuinely,
impossible.
I feel like it's that
I
it
agree.
became America's team.
I
and,
agree.
And I
I
feel like
agree.
you could. This is very exciting for people in New York City. The Whoopi Monologues. This is.
Yes.
So this was a very famous show.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it's maybe the first time I heard about, I mean, I think a lot of people, right? First introduction to Whoopi
Whoopi,
Goldberg,
yes.
who's now been a part of our life for decades.
Yeah.
But this is a 1984 series of monologues?
Yeah, so we're restaging. She did it in 85, and then she did it again in 2005. And so we have a collection of some monologues from the 80s, some from the early aughts, as we say. And we've put them together to kind of bring them back to life, bring them to new audiences, introduce them to this seminal work. She wrote all of these monologues, and you know, no one person can do what Whoopi did.
Sure.
So we have 5 actresses trying to live up to her legacy, and we each take a monologue. It's really exciting.
And, you know, I think the hardest thing is to remember, like, how novel an idea it was that someone like Whoopi Goldberg would be doing a show like this on Broadway at the time. It's just
Truly.
very, very cool.
It was transformational. I mean, I remember watching it and thinking, she can do anything. Like, she becomes these very, very different characters from different parts of the world, living different kinds of lives. And she just, I mean, she changed my idea of what was possible as an actor.
And to the point that this was some of your earliest acting, not on stage, but at home.
In my living room.
In your living room.
Yes.
You would do very age-inappropriate Whoopi monologues.
I would. God bless my mother, because I was like maybe 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And not when it was on Broadway, but then when it aired on home box office.
Yes, I do
HBO at the
remember.
time.
That's when I first saw it. I was like, how did I see it? Right,
on
it was
HBO.
on, yeah.
And I used to quote the show walking around my house, and I was saying very inappropriate things, but my mom was like, well, you know what? This is for acting, and I want you to be inspired.
Right. She was probably also like, and it is obviously my fault for showing it to you.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I really kind of learned how to curse from Whoopi Goldberg. And also, I had somebody, we posted the cast yesterday on my Instagram, and somebody in the comments said, I think I got my first spanking from quoting that show, because they were a kid when it came out.
But I mean, it does say something very sweet about your mother, that she's like, you know what, this is art, and sometimes you have to have like a little bit looser play with what is the lines that your kids are allowed to cross.
Now I do all kinds of crazy things for art. So
Yeah.
it's all her fault.
It's all fine.
Yes.
It has been, American Son was your last time on Broadway. What is that, 6, 8 years ago?
Yes.
And
something like that.
So it's a while away. And so what is the return to stage like? Do you have?
It's terrifying.
Okay, good. That's I guess what I was getting at.
It's so terrifying. It really is, because, you know, like when you do film and television, you can say like, oh, cut, like let's start again. You can't do that in the theater. Like, you have to really be in the moment, and when you mess up, you have to cover it, and you just have to not mess up also. So it's very exciting.
It's the most thrilling thing to this day
I
about
love
going
it.
to see a Broadway show, especially when it's somebody that you know from other things, because it sort of dawns on you over the course of a performance, oh, I've seen them in movies and television, but I've never actually seen them without without a net like this. And
Yeah.
it is so fun.
This show is really cool too, because one of the things that Whoopi did that we'll do is she did a lot of interaction with the audience. So there's a lot of like being in the moment with the audience, engaging and talking and asking questions. And so that's going to be, because no 2 nights will be the same.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Are your children going to come and see it? It's running all summer, so there's time.
I'm trying to figure out, like, my kids are about the same age that I was when I saw it on HBO.
Right.
So I don't know if I want my kids walking around saying F-bombs.
I can't believe you're going to be a tougher gatekeeper than your own mother.
I'm not sure. I
can't.
don't know.
Are you really?
I mean, I don't know. We have to, Namdi and I have to talk about it.
It's so funny, like, every now and then, like, you know, my oldest is 10,
Yeah.
and then we have an 8-year-old, and they curse all the time. And
They
my wife,
do?
Yeah, but my wife
That's white people's houses.
Yeah.
Black people do not. They curse all the time. That would never stand in my house.
The worst is they curse the way I curse, so they don't, like, yell it. Like, the other day, my, like, son just, like, banged his knee when he sat
No.
down. He just went,
No.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
No.
Maybe
my kids get like scared when they hear me
Could they please
curse.
come live with you guys for like a year?
Your kids are so cute, but then my kids will start cursing.
Oh, yeah. Good
I'm
call.
always like, honestly, my kids come home from other people's houses, and I'm like, we don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Don't be talking like those white people's houses. Don't come home talking to me like that.
Oh my God! Well, I've really learned something about white people, and it's not good. I'm so happy to see you again.
It's so
Congrats!
great
I can't
to
wait
see
to see
you.
the show.
Thank you.
Very welcome. The Whoopi Monologues begins performances on July 7th here in New York and Lincoln Center Theater. For more information, please visit ltt.org. Stick around. I'll be right back with all the nerd noise.